What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Pitts and Push Sports Talk Radio, Pitts Sports Zone, Bowie TV. Listen, it's going to be an all-day thing. Get ready, stay seated, and we'll keep it coming. Got two more players with me today. If you can, introduce yourself to the viewers and listeners.
Hi, so my name's Heidy. I'm a senior at Florida Memorial University, and I am Dominican.
And you?
My name's Ciera. I'm a junior at Florida Memorial, and I catch.
You catch? Mm-hmm. I think Ciera's nervous. I think she's a little nervous. No? So, if you can, ladies, you know what? I'm going to start y'all off different. I want to do icebreakers with y'all, right? Tell me your favorite food.
My favorite food is like pasta.
Pasta? What's your favorite food?
I like the typical rice with red beans and steak or chicken.
Okay, all right. What is your favorite place to visit or destination to travel to?
Dominican Republic.
Home?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
Where I want to go or where I've been?
Your favorite place to travel or a dream destination?
I want to go to Hawaii.
Hawaii? Mm-hmm. You want some more sun?
Yes, I love the sun.
What encouraged you or what inspired you to want to play softball?
Just when I was young, I started at the age of 3, but I played every single sport there was. I did cheer, I hated it. I liked all the sports that I did. Like, I grew up playing baseball till I was 12. So I played flag football, I played all the soccer, I played every sport growing up, but then baseball just stuck with me because that's what my dad always played with me, outside of all the sports.
Awesome. How about yourself?
So my dad, he is actually he's sick when it comes to baseball and softball. Like, he is in love with the sport. And for personal reasons, my dad came from Dominican Republic and everything. Right. My dad couldn't continue playing further professionally, even though he was good enough to play professionally. So he put me into softball, and that's just been our thing since I was little, and I kind of play for him. Yeah. I play through him and for him.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. When, talk about, as a student athlete, right? Talk about some of those challenges that you've had to overcome.
Some challenges is when, I have a really important class and then, we have games, trying to make up work sometimes, or some professors don't really understand that, sports, we have to do sports too, so some of them are, really stubborn about the work when we have to miss it for a game, just stuff like that. But as, I've been going over the years, they've been a little bit easier. Yeah. As long as you show up to every class, you just have to make sure you go to everything, and they'll be more lenient with you. Yeah.
And yourself?
So mine is kind of the same thing as Ciera's, but the only difference is more towards the athlete part. I'm really hard on myself. So sometimes if I'm not perfect how I think I should be, my confidence goes a little bit down, and I'm just really hard on myself. But my coaches help me, and my teammates help me bring it back up and stuff.
What is one thing that you're trying to work on this year to be better at in this season?
I'm a really hard worker, so I work on everything. You will catch me at the field for 4 to 5 hours by myself with my father, practicing everything I could practice.
How about yourself?
Basically everything as well. I'm really focusing on my hitting because I got into a little slump, but I've been doing better, and I'm just been focusing on one little thing I do all the time. I'm trying to get rid of that when I'm hitting.
When you talk about communication as a team, right, a lot of the communication comes from the coach. How important is it for the players to buy in and then help facilitate that message?
I think it's extremely important because, yes, our coach can start everything off. She can be the main leader. But if we don't have people to follow in her footsteps, then that's going to make the team fall. That's going to make the team break. And you're going to get nowhere without a team who works together, who talks together, who flows together in the right direction. How do you expect to win? How do you expect to become bigger than what you are? Yeah.
Basically the same thing Heidy said. If we don't have communication, then it could go wrong many different ways. For instance, even just when they hit the ball, we could run into each other. We grow as a team when we're communicating with each other. We can learn each other's ups and downs, what helps each other in the games to pick each other up. And that's all.
When, looking at this season coming up, right, and, a couple of your players talked about, how in the preseason conference selection of the picks that, you guys weren't given the due justice and respect that you, thought you so earnestly deserved. How important is it for you to change that narrative of the way you, even though you're a fresh and new sports organization?
I feel like for most of us, it's really important, but I feel like for me, it's less important to focus on that and more important to focus on being the best that we can be.
Yeah.
Forget all the outside noise and just prove everybody wrong. And just like last year, we came in fourth in our conference, but honestly speaking, I feel like we could have came in first or in second. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like we have players that can be in big D1 schools, can do
Yeah.
certain things. So I know we have the talent too, and I just feel like we have to focus on competing against ourselves first
Yeah.
in order to be able to beat everybody else.
Absolutely.
Yes, we definitely have the talent. We could have came in first or second. We definitely upset a lot of people who thought it was just gonna come in and be an easy win. We put them to the challenge, and then they started talking like, they're not easy. They actually have to try. So I feel like teams this year are gonna come ready to play. They're gonna know not to be like, oh, they're easy, they're easy. So I think we're gonna have to play our best we can be every game.
Right. Don't want to feel like it's a pushover.
Yeah.
Playing in tournaments like this, how important is it to help, or how as far as the preparation, for the season, how pivotal do these moments play in your growth and development as the season goes on?
We just got to make sure we take care of our bodies. If we're hurting something, we need to see the trainer. We need to ice it every day. We know our body's the best, so we got to make sure we take care of it. We don't make the injury worse, and just focus on everything that comes with the game. Focus on everything that's important.
And same to you, when it comes to these type of tournaments, how important is it to partake in these tournaments to help with the growth and development as the season goes along?
I feel like it's really important for us because it helps us see different varieties of competition.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we play against teams who are a little bit lower level, but we get our reps in and stuff, but it doesn't help us as much. But when we play against teams that are higher levels, that we see pitchers who have more movement, who have more speed, it challenges us, and that makes us better every single day. So that way, when we come out to our conference, we come out and we do the job that we need to get done.
How important is it for your coaches to be supportive, the coaches that you have, talk about the support system that they provide?
So our coaches, I feel like they're extremely supportive. Like I've been with Coach CJ for 3 years already, and she has always been she's always had my back. Any moment where I feel like, maybe I'm not the best, she reassures me and tells me no, you are the best. That's why everybody looks at you like you're the best, because you work like you're the best, and you come out here and you put your all into it. And she just always has my back, Coach Jonah as well. This is my first year with Coach Jonah, and every time I'm like, oh, Coach Jonah isn't that, she has my back, They're always there supporting me and cheering me on no matter what.
Yeah.
I feel the same way with Coach CJ as well. When I'm in a slump or I'm doing something, I'm like, Coach, she's right there to be like, Amber, you're good, you got this, you're the best, just do this, get my head in the game. She's always making sure I'm 100% there. She's always pushing me to do my best no matter what I struggle with. And I've been with her as well for 3 years. So she's just really always right there for me all the time, always has my back, always is doing, the extra for all of us, always doing everything she can to make us all better. And this is my first year with Coach Jonah as well. And she's also there always, we're like, Coach Jonah, this and that. Coach Jonah's also there to always pick us up, push us to do better, cheer us on. So I think it's really good having both of them.
If you can, each of you, give me a fun fact that none of your teammates or none of your coaches know about you. I'm going to go over here.
Yeah, but you go first.
Ooh, I got to think about this. That nobody knows?
Yeah, a fun fact that nobody knows.
I don't know. I think everybody...
Want me to pivot?
Yeah, because I don't
Give me
know.
a fun fact. I see what you did there. You banked on her going first to give you time to think about it. So then when I came back to you, you was like, it's back to me.
The thing is, I'm a very loud person. You can ask my coach. I'm a very loud person and very vocal. There's literally nothing that nobody doesn't know about me.
I think I'm in the same boat as her. I think everybody knows all the fun facts about me.
Okay, and that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Lastly, right? What does FMU means to you?
School-wise and sports-wise?
Just as the whole embodiment.
It's
University itself. If you was to go out with coach to a recruit, right? And the recruit looks at coach, and the coach says, "This is what we X, Y, Z. This is what we're about. This is our culture." And the recruit says, "Well, can you tell me what your experiences is, right? What does FMU means to you?" You can go first.
Okay. I would tell them it's basically a place where you can be yourself, you know? It's somewhere where we have classrooms where they're a little bit smaller, so you get that one-on-one with the teacher. You don't have these classrooms that are full of almost 100 people, you know? So you can't really talk to that teacher. You can't really, and we all get to enjoy each other, you know? It's a little bit smaller, so we all basically know each other. We have events where we can all hang out with each other, get to know each other better, get to learn a little bit more about the school, the culture, and then in softball as well.
Yeah.
You know, we're all, Coach CJ makes sure we bond with each other. It's just a place where you can be you. You're free to be yourself. You don't have to worry about the person you are and to try to be someone else.
Absolutely.
To go off what Heidi said, it's all smaller, you know, it's easier to have one-on-one. You email your professor, they email you back the same day basically. If not, they'll get back to you the next day. They're very understanding when it comes to certain things. I think that there's a lot of different events, and they do put on a lot of events. We have like Spirit Week, we have a whole bunch of different things that doesn't make the campus boring, you know. There's always like the fraternities, everything, you know, everything's just, there's always something going on at school, like every other day, you know, they just do a bunch of different fun activities, and the same with softball. Everybody knows everybody, you know, like we're all super close, you know, like it's just easy to make friends, you know, so.
You guys were doing a team building exercise, or I call it a team building event, right? And I think those events are pivotal when it comes to team chemistry, right? How important is those team bonding moments, you know, mean to you as you get to know your your teammates better?
I think it's very important. Coach always makes sure we do one every single year, you know. I think it's like, it gives everybody to laugh about something, you know. It makes everybody like learn each other a little bit better because we're doing things with people maybe we don't hang out with outside of softball, or maybe we don't like text them or call them, you know. So it gives us time to actually get to know people better, you know.
It's kind of like the same thing as what Ciera said. We get to kind of see the humor that we have in each other. We get to kind of see the way we look at each other. And we get to show each other that we do pay attention to each other, you know? Because most of the time, let's say me and Ciera, we don't talk at all. But Ciera, in one of our team bonding activities, she had to act like me. And she impersonated me. Then I can see that she really sees me and the person I am. And that could help create a spark between us, you know? And we'll get closer as teammates and stuff, and we just get to know more about each other and just have fun with each other.
Well, I appreciate you ladies for taking this moment to sit with me. I appreciate you for, you know, I know you didn't get prep questions, but, you know, I just appreciate you know, good luck in this season coming up.
Thank you.
And I look forward to speaking with you ladies more in the future.
Thank you.